So here we are then with stage number 14 of 21, 2/3 of the way through this Tour de France. I'm back with this game and I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are, leave a big thumbs up down below. This hilly stage is a good preamble to the 4 consecutive mountain stages that will ultimately decide this tour. So here we go.
Route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers. Given that we're heading the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. For me, our lead should be enough to keep us out of danger. We should be able to get into the top 10 of the stage. But with this hilly route, there are ways to launch attacks from far out and surprise the favorites.
Good race, guys. Go, go!
Okay, let's get into it then. Let's see how our guys are looking. I think, you know, we want to keep the likes of Roglic handy for the next stages. We need to keep them in good condition, really. But, you know, hopefully somebody like Van Aert can go and do it. Roglic's condition is actually a little bit poor at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. Bennett's condition is poor as well. You know, there's not really anybody other than Bennett that we could go for and realistically have a chance with. Maybe we do go with Bennett, see how he gets on.
Fans everywhere. There should be plenty of breakaway specialists ready to try their hand today. Given the irregular terrain, the sprinters probably won't bring their teammates into play. And on the eve of a mountain stage in the Pyrenees, the favourites will no doubt prefer to save their strength.
Yeah, definitely agree. Saving strength is going to be a big thing for us, I think. You know, Pogacar. As long as we're with Pogacar and co.
Is trying to
with
set up a
Roglic, it doesn't really matter. They're the only ones really in it now. You know, I think the rest of the guys have fell massively off and we've missed the boat on the breakaway, so that's not going to happen for us. We're stuck in the middle of this peloton. I suppose we can go and have maybe one little go at it, see if we can catch up to them. But other than that, we can't really do anything.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
It looks like we've possibly broke the back of it and can hopefully catch up to these guys. We've got Chavez with us, who of course Chavez is 3rd in the general classification at the moment, so he's somebody to keep an eye on. Let's stick with him. Let's see what he does. He's surely going to want to get into the breakaway and maybe even try and get another victory under his belt, but we're going to push on a little bit. But the peloton's caught up. They didn't want to let Chavez go, obviously.
Counter attack.
No chance. I'm just going to have to stay in the peloton today, I think, and hope for the best. Could be quite a quiet one. Well, you joined me 3 kilometres away from the intermediate sprint. We've took over Van Aert now. Hopefully he can get himself some points towards the green jersey. I don't want to go too hard with him, but you know, he's got plenty of energy. It should be a bit of a shoe-in to get these 11 points, but you never ever know. Just put a little bit of pace in. Van der Poel has gone. Bennett has gone as well, and we're now going to attack and hopefully catch up.
He's asked his teammates to try and catch you. I reckon that they're wary.
We're going to do it.
Victory.
Yeah, nice. Nice. So, just going to wait for the following group now. That's exactly what we do. So, nice to get a few points, and Roglic actually getting a few points as well. Very nice to see. So, hopefully, we'll be alright. We've got 3 minutes 30 on the peloton now. We've got to make sure we're in a good position coming up to the climbs.
The riders are at the second King of the Mountains climb of the day, the Col de Montségur. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be pocketed for the polka dot jersey.
Well, you joined me on board of Primož Roglič's bike, and we're well placed in this peloton, not really expending too much energy. We might as well take his blue feed. We're also going to have Van Aert's blue feed as well. I think maybe that's already happening, because the feed zone is coming up after this. And there's 1 point available in the peloton, so I think we might as well go for it with Roglič. Not, you know, too much. We'll just see if it happens. But he's probably best placed in the polka dot standings to have a go at it. He is 16th actually, so there's the guy with the polka dot jersey.
The riders are now entering the feed zone.
Let's just show him who's boss.
To pick up something to eat.
There you go.
He's asked his teammates to try and catch you. I reckon that they're wary of you for the stage victory.
So, just ahead of the guys, we don't need to really do anything. We're going to get our feed very, very shortly. Might as well get everyone to take their red gel.
Okay, I'll consume feed.
Before we pick it up.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings. The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
Here we are again in the second climb of the day.
They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
It'll be quite difficult, especially for somebody like Groenewegen. Looks like he's about to die, to be honest with you. I think maybe we give him his feed. I know it's probably not the time to use it, but he's not going to be very useful anyway. But, you know, I think it's worth us being near the front for the bonus points coming in a little bit. We've got a downhill stretch. We could get ourselves a little gap if we wanted. As I say, I think it is still worth having Roglič have plenty in the tank today. I don't think there's much point attacking with him. So coming over the line and you know, just keeping it simple for us, and knowing that the big climb is coming, and hopefully we can be in a good position for that.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Well, there's one guy leading the way. There's 8 seconds on upper here, so I think we want to put a little bit of pace in, get ourselves well placed. We've got plenty of feed of both varieties. We're going to go for half of our blue, we're going to go half of our red, and make sure we are very well placed for this. We don't want to expend too much energy, but just enough to get us going. So, Groenewegen, you can use your red gel. Didn't want to use the blue gel with him. These guys can use their red gel.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
We'll see how we get on here. We're only 3 kilometers from the top. Surely Malema's not going to manage this.
The lead rider is only 1 kilometre from the summit. He doesn't have much of a lead. Would it be enough to allow him to pick up the time bonus at the top?
Right, here we go. We're going to go for it. Going to try and get those 8 seconds. I think we've left it too late.
The leading rider
Got 5 seconds though. And Pogacar was up here as well.
As the chasers are
There
less
you
than
go.
30 seconds behind.
The polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today.
I think get everybody their blue gel. They deserve it. Whoops.
We're 15.
It's so fiddly, team comms, I think. Oops. Get him his red gel.
Kilometers from the finish. And it looks like the Baroudeurs' gamble paid off.
So, who do we want to protect us? I suppose nobody at the
Today,
moment.
with a deficit of over 2 minutes, the peloton seems beaten.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Just over 5 kilometers to go then. And you can see Fuglsang is the one that's leading.
5 kilometers left for the head of the race.
Well, it'll be a nice one to get some extra seconds. Yeah, but as I said, we don't want to... show too much of our hand. We're going to get Van Aert to put in a bit of tempo, try and get near the front
Who
here.
will win today? Will someone try to attack in the closing kilometers?
So 2.5 kilometers to go. We'll try and get well placed here. Pogacar's there. 1.7 now.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
And there's Van Aert. In a good position. We're going to tell him to attack. We don't need anybody else really to attack. I suppose pop their tempos up. See. Oops. See if we can get a decent finish here. But we're ready to go.
I'll go full out on the relay.
We're going with Roglic. I'm hoping that Van Aert is going to get the victory. Well, he's not going to quite manage it.
You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
And 4th place for Roglic in the end. And looked like 3rd for Van Aert as well. That's a bit of a pity. I think we could have done better there. But that's fine. No worries. We got what we needed out of today. We got the bonus 5 seconds, which will help. And we stayed ahead of Pogacar, which I think was the most important thing to do. That might have even been Pogacar that was over the line in 2nd there. Did he get some time back? He possibly did. We'll have a little look.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us ease amongst them. We can say that he tops the ease amongst them.
Let's have a little look at the end here. Who was it that came over the line in 2nd?
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium
Van Aert,
race today.
apparently.
I wasn't
And then it
expecting
was
such a
Hershey.
performance on this stage. Once again, well done. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
So we were 5 seconds off the leader, Van der Poel there. Van Aert finishing second. Very, very happy with that. I imagine Pogacar, yeah, 14th he was. So he got a 2-second time bonus. So if we have a little look, we have extended our lead to 54 seconds now. Chavez has now moved down to 4th. So it is very much a 2-horse race, you would feel. Bernal just a little bit too far behind now, and you know, he hasn't got the greatest time trial record. Landa as well, not in a great position. Van Aert, the same. But that's where we'll leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more Tour de France content. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.